I sat in the middle seat of a 757 for 6 hours to see The Intruder. So was it worth it? I have to admit, I left the theater in LA ready to blast this movie. But then I got the chance to sit down and talk with director Deon Taylor, and my mood improved. And it wasn't because he was super cool or because we somehow bonded in the 4 minutes I got with him in the interview room. It was all about why he made this movie.
It's just a fun movie, man, and it's a great ride, and it doesn't take itself serious, you know, to the end. And I thought that was something that was really fun for me to do. You know what I mean? Not say, oh, this has got to be so epic and so serious, you got to go, oh my God, think about that. The Intruder is me saying I want to make a fun commercial thriller and have people go to the movies and have a good time.
That was a reality check for me. You know, it's easy to get caught up in this film critic mentality, and before you know it, you don't like anything. It's true that every movie can't be Citizen Kane, but you have to remember that not every movie is supposed to be either. Deon Taylor set out to make a commercial thriller and have fun doing it, and he succeeded.
You just bought the Peck House, right?
Yeah.
Charlie's quite a guy. Just don't look too close under the mask. His wife died in that house.
Mind you, The Intruder has its problems, but if jump scares, laughing out loud, and talking to the screen is your thing, then you could certainly do worse. Michael Ealy and Megan Good headlined this horror thriller as a young couple who buy a creepy old house from a widower, played by Dennis Quaid, who's not ready to let go of his homestead. Stalking commences, violence ensues, and it all climaxes in an intense final scene with a pretty satisfying conclusion, right down to Good's final line of dialogue.
It's okay. Okay, we're not dying today.
I really like the way Deon Taylor shot this movie in the actual house on practical sets instead of sound stages. It added realism and a creepy factor that this movie needed. His use of foreground elements to convey feelings of isolation or entrapment or recurring visual themes, and he shows a deft hand with lighting cues and anticipatory setups to keep you on edge. Ealy and Good give good performances, if a little cliche, but I thought Quaid was a bit over the top. There's a fine line between homage and imitation, and I felt like his portrayal of Charlie crossed that line. It seemed like he was trying to be Jack Nicholson. His performance even prompted Taylor to recreate an iconic shot from The Shining, not originally scripted. It was a bit much for me. Frankly, I wouldn't waste my time or money seeing The Intruder in a theater. But then again, I'm not a talk-to-the-screen kind of guy. However, as a Redbox or a Netflix offering, it wouldn't be a total waste of an evening in front of the television either.
He's watching you. This guy is dangerous. What the hell? You're not dying today.
The Intruder. Rated PG-13.